Third week in October, and notoriously we've got fireworks night coming up, which is always a nightmare for many people. They reckon about 40-45% of dogs in the UK are kind of scared of fireworks, which is understandable and natural. So we want to give you a few hints and tips with regards to how we can help our dogs. And obviously there's three ways of looking at it, or three different stages if you like. If we don't know, if we've got a young dog, or if we just rescued a dog, we don't know its history with regards to reactivity to noises, fireworks on this occasion, then we can start trying to find out before the fireworks night comes out. And obviously with the pandemic just now, we're not going to have the big organised displays, which could probably be a negative thing. Rather than have one big night of fireworks display, we might have lots of members of the public letting off fireworks everywhere for a week or so, which is normally the case. And if you live in a city, you're probably more prone to it than out in the countryside as well. So if you don't know that your dog is reactive, then you can get fireworks CDs, you'll get things on YouTube, downloads, noises. Play them kind of low in the background, just to see if your dog is going to start reacting to it. Don't put it on sort of full volume to begin with. Start putting them on a medium volume, see if your dog is listening, see if your dog hears it. All the time this is happening, you go about your daily business as normal. Just observe your dog. If you know your dog is reactive through history, and we can start preparing for it just now. Build your dog a safe place, a little den. If your dog has a natural place it wants to go, under a kitchen table or under a bed or whatever, allow them to do that. They need to feel safe. If your dog does come to you for comfort during fireworks, whatever, then allow your dog to give your dog a little bit of comfort. But if they're sitting shaking or panting in their den, just leave them to that. Make sure their water bowl's full, because a dog that's stressed will want to drink a lot. You'll see signs of panting. Other things we can do: make sure that you walk your dog, give your dog good exercise during the day. It's less likely that fireworks are going off during the day. If you do give your dog a walk in the evening, then obviously that's the time to avoid. So walk your dog during the day, make sure your dog is fed, because if a dog is stressed, it'll probably not want to eat. So we don't want to be adding to the dog's problems. If it's hungry, it doesn't want to eat. Make sure it has access to water as well. If we know that our dog is definitely going to be scared of the fireworks, you've desensitised your dog, you've maybe played low sounds in the background, your fireworks noises from CDs or YouTube, etc. You might want to approach your vet if you know that your dog's going to be seriously stressed. You've created a safe place for your dog, whether it be a den. You have provided your dog plenty of water, to access to water, because they will get a wee bit stressed and they'll want to drink more. You've fed your dog during the day in case they don't want to eat when they're stressed, and you've walked your dog during the day to avoid a walk in the evening as well. That's when you start looking at things like thunder shirts, which work for some dogs, not all. Zyclean is a natural remedy as well, lavender sprays, etc. So it's really about finding out what works for your dog, because what works for one dog doesn't necessarily work for another. So start preparing. It's going to be a kind of long week in a couple of weeks' time, so now is a good time to start preparing for your dog, to make it nice and calm, or as calm as it can be, to get it through this fireworks period of the year. Okay, hope that helps.